Hi everyone, my name is May Holland. I'm the author of Hạnh phúc là lối ta đi, so happiness is the way. I'm very happy about the decision to move from Australia to Vietnam. I've been living in Australia for 20 years. I was born in France. We moved with my family, my husband and my 2 daughters to Vietnam nearly 10 months ago. We've been living here full-time 5 months ago, and we are very, very happy about the decision to be in Ho Chi Minh. Life is a bit different in Ho Chi Minh than Australia, but we are truly happy here. We love the challenges in Vietnam, the food, the weather, and especially the people. So we love the culture here, and its charm, and it's very rich of everything, from food to culture. So we're truly happy about the decision here. The idea about writing this book came a few years ago when I was in Australia. So I was teaching at university there in New South Wales, so not too far from Sydney. And I found that even living in a very beautiful country, we're living by the beach, beautiful sceneries, absolutely a very wealthy country, I found that my students were not happy, especially my international students. So it came with some drama, I have to say. I was looking after international students, especially from Japan, China, Vietnam, Iran as well. And I found that despite having everything, we were suffering. So they were really suffering, finding what happiness was. They were really under pressure, mental pressure, under pressure every day, from financial to school, to university, to family pressure, especially from the parents. And one of my students actually committed suicide, and it was absolutely dramatic for the community of the university for a long time. It has an impact on me because we had more students who were not happy because of the pressure at home. And then I decided to write a book about people, how they can really find happiness in what they have already, and then they can help them just to boost their resilience, boost their inner strength, so then they can cope with life struggles. So it's a journey, it's a long journey. So yes, so thanks to Thầy Thach Nhat Hanh, definitely happiness is the way. I'm sure there are other ways as well, but I think this way is the most wise way, because we don't have to go and dream about something, about buying something which makes us happy. A lot of us, me included, long time ago, I thought that to be happy you need to buy more things, a better house, a better car, a better whatever. And it didn't bring me happiness. I was starting my career a long time ago in stock exchange. I made a lot of money, but I wasn't happy. I had a lot of money, but I was definitely not happy. So that journey has been a lot of ups and downs, like life, but I'm very enjoying that journey because to me, happiness is not a destination. And I like everyone just to think that happiness is a long journey, so we have to go up and down, understanding that happiness is everything. It's the good and the bad. It's not just only the happy time, not only the pleasant time, but it's about embracing the challenges of life, the challenges that people can give us. We might not like it, but at the same time appreciating more what we have already. So it can be rough and tough, but when we have things that we don't appreciate, like feeling loved or being loved, being healthy, seeing our children doing well at school and being happy, that is part of the ups of happiness. And I taught myself to try to focus more on what we have already rather than what I don't have. So it's a journey. It's still a journey of learning for myself as well. And no doubt that's not always easy for everyone else. Satisfaction is similar to happiness, but it's not the same. So satisfaction is not an emotion, for instance. Happiness is a state of mind, but it's also a positive emotions. So to be able to stay happier, because that's what we want to be, is not just to be happy, is to how to improve our happiness on a daily basis. How can we be happier? That is an emotion that we can work on every day. As to satisfaction, is different. We can be satisfied because we have a car, a motorbike which works, but it doesn't make us happier. It makes us satisfied that it's working. So I think it's important just to make the difference between satisfaction and happiness. So between an emotion and a state of mind and just something which happened. A short definition of happiness, that might be a challenge because we need to read the book. But I think in a nutshell, what I like my readers to remember from the book is that we can learn to be happy. The ingredients to be happier is to look at what we have already rather than wanting what we don't have. And I think that's really the key ingredients is having a strong sense of gratitude, knowing why we're doing what we're doing, having a strong sense of purpose in life. That is part of sustainable happiness rather than pleasure. Attitude is part of happiness, absolutely. Some people think that we are born optimistic. Some people think they are born pessimistic. A lot of research from the US say that actually attitude is something that we can work on to be happier. And we even talk about a happiness pie, which is about 40% of our happiness is part of our doing, our attitude. The other 50% is part of the genetics, something we can't change, but definitely attitude is something we can work on. So this is what I'm saying, we can learn to be happier, and this is about how we want to think, how we want to see things, how we want to see the half full glass or half empty glass, is how we can see perspective in any situation. There's always a good thing in a situation. It's up to us how we want to see it. So I taught myself to try to see the positive, even in the most challenging situation, and it helped us, and it helps me at least to try to switch the brain, to rewire the brain to be more positive. Yes, attitude is a very strong key opponent, key ingredient to happiness. A key message for me is that true happiness is a state of mind, and true happiness, as Ted Lockton said, is true peace. So peace in ourselves, so inside us. So it's not something that we buy, it's something that we work with ourselves, and we can all practice. Thank you.